What's up, boys? My Jersey Grand Bucks. I'm about to jump right on in this and just share my opinion on how I feel about this Daunte Wright situation. Just wait a few seconds go by. For some reason, when I put out videos on my phone, I might be able to be heard for the first few seconds. Probably like 30 seconds and I'll be able to be heard. Let's see. I'm about to say some very offensive things, and people just don't want to hear the fucking truth. So I might just jump on right in this and just say how I feel about the whole Daunte Wright situation. You know, the situation has went viral of that young man that was shot by that race soldier out there in Minnesota. And it's the same excuse. Oh, she thought that her gun, her taser, she meant to grab for her taser, but she grabbed her service weapon and she discharged her service weapon, killing this young man. Now, a lot of people say, oh, he should have been resisting arrest and he had a warrant and he should have complied. You know what? I understand that he was resisting arrest. The man was trying to leave the scene. I understand that. But the cops, people have to understand. A cop is not a judge or a jury to sentence to someone to death. They're not judges or juries. That's not their job. Only a judge, and I would say only God, has the right to sentence someone to death. Not a law enforcement officer. A cop job is to serve and protect and to preserve life. There was no reason for her to shoot that young man. If some of the cops, if I'm doing a drug deal and I'm running away from the cops have to catch me. They have to chase me. They have to. It's not just shoot them. You're not on trial. These cases are not going to trial. These cases that you see where cops are just shooting people just point blank, they hold in court right then and there. They hold in court. These people are the judges. These cops are the judges shooting people. Yes, the young man resisting arrest. I understand that. But at the same time, there's other non-lethal tactics to use to subdue somebody. Why is it when it comes to black people, we just get bullets? We see how law enforcement acts towards armed white suspects. They take them in alive. But with us, armed or unarmed, we get bullets. And this is what we're complaining about. People say, oh, he was resisting arrest. Where does it say that it's protocol if you resist arrest, the cops is to shoot you? They're using that to justify, oh, he was resisting arrest. So fucking what? Your job is to chase after them. That's the job of the cops, to subdue the suspect, not just shoot them. He didn't have a gun. If he was going to do the race, as they say, as the young people say, do the race, you know, he was going to be on a high-speed chase. Chase him. That's his job. That's your job. Chase him. Not just shoot. It's like they don't care. That's just, and they say she was a veteran police officer for 26 years, and how the fuck you don't know your gun from your taser? She didn't mean to shoot him. It was an accident. We heard that story too many times, man. That brother didn't deserve to die like that, man. And people say he put himself in that situation. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because she could have maced him, let him drive off, and catch him. That people don't understand that the cops' job isn't to shoot people. That's not their job. Yes, there's situations where cops have to discharge their service weapons to protect themselves. But at the same time, they're supposed to go to the measures or means of trying to preserve somebody's life. We see that the measures they go through when it's armed suspects that have shot fucking 50 people, they use tear gas, they got motherfucking robots, all that shit to subdue the suspects. But with us, we just get shot. And people out here talking about he shouldn't have been resisting arrest. Resisting arrest shouldn't get you killed. A cop is not a judge. They're not juries. They don't have the right to sentence anyone to death. They are not above the law. They are not. Who is a police officer what gives them the right to sentence someone to death? People out here paying taxes for cops out here killing us. So she's going to get off. The cop that killed George Floyd is going to get off because of the systematic racism that we endure. They're just not going to punish police officers for killing black folks. And if they do, it's a slap on the wrist. They're going to either give George Floyd killer a slap on the wrist. They already charged him with manslaughter, so he probably ain't even going to get 5 years. He's going to get a little slap on the wrist, just like they did with Amber Geiger, who shot that man in his own apartment. Got a slap on the wrist, like they always do. And that's the situation, man. My heart goes out to that brother family. He didn't deserve to go out like that. You know, it's ridiculous at this point. It really is. People should know better. I understand people have a criminal history. The brother had an outstanding warrant for his arrest. Yo, look, I know guys that run from the cops all the time, bro. I do. And the cops chase them. That's what they're supposed to do, chase them. Give chase. Not just shoot someone. Because they're, like I said, a cop isn't a judge or a jury. They're not judge or juries. They're not given that platform to sentence anybody to death. In that situation, he didn't have a gun. He wasn't reaching for a gun. He just was about to do the race. Could have maced him, could have tased him. But the young man got bullets. And people out here saying he shouldn't have resisted arrest, as if resisting arrest is why you should get shot by the police. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to justify it by saying, well, he was resisting arrest. And she said it was an accident anyway. She didn't mean to shoot him. She didn't mean to shoot him. She was trying to discharge. She was trying to deploy her taser. She didn't know the difference between her taser and her gun. And this is a veteran police officer. This is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous at this point. And people are saying that people shouldn't be rioting and looting and shit like that. Well, you know, people want to riot because of injustice. And there's too much injustice. And people are just going to turn the fuck up. Rightfully so. And that's really the truth about the shit, man. That young man didn't deserve to go out like that. He didn't. I don't care if he was resisting arrest. Cop is not God. They're not God, and they don't have the right to just take someone's life. They don't. They really don't. It was hard watching that. I'm so sorry for his mother and his father to have to sit there and watch that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point. It's like, what do we do? Shit is awful, man. I'm so sorry to see that man just get killed like a fucking dog. Shot that man like he was a fucking dog. Fucking kid, 20 years old. Or he was resisting arrest. I don't give a fuck, bro. It doesn't say anywhere. And it's not any type of protocol. It's not mandated anywhere within the law or within the rules of the police that if someone is resisting arrest, you shoot them. If like I said, if someone's running from the police, they have to chase them. The police only can shoot you if they are in fear of their life. If a person has a gun, I understand because they're human beings. They want to make them say their family. But a lot of times that's not the case. They just shoot just because. They just shoot. Just shoot. They don't think twice about it. And it's scary. So that's why I tell black people all the time, you're not going to win. Just comply. Just go along with the program. Even if you're being racially targeted, take them motherfuckers to court. They put your hands on you. They violate you. I'm taking you to court, and I'm getting a lawsuit out you. If you put your hands on me, I'm suing you. All this, I got rights and all that shit like that, man. And just comply, bro. Just go along with the program because you're not going to win. You're not going to win. If the system's against you. All this, I got rights and all that. You shouldn't be doing this. And just go along with the program. Yes, the cops be in the wrong. They do. I understand they do be in the wrong, but a lot of times, man, we just have to go. I'm not saying you can't defend yourself, you shouldn't protect yourself, but at the same time, we know that the cops out here trigger happy, shooting motherfuckers. In order for us to make it home to our families, just do what the fuck they ask. And sometimes, even if we do what they ask, and sometimes if we do comply, they do still shoot us. But I can't say by complying it lessens your chances, but because they still have shot people from them complying. But at the same time, we just have to just go through the situation they're going to put us in and try to get a lawsuit out these people. Hit those pockets. You know? And that's all I got to say about this shit. Doing comedy, follow on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, shop it up.